Hello everyone, this is the Gridiron Review, and these are our best tight ends in the 2023 NFL Draft. Before we get into the list, we ask if you haven't already, please give us a like, subscribe, we greatly appreciate it, and we hope to see you back on our channel. Thanks. Again, just like at wide receivers, there's really not too many guys that just missed out on our top 5. We think there's a decent gap in what is a very great class of tight end. For the Zach Kuntz fans out there, due to the fact of his elite testing at the combine, his tape really is not impressive. He's an average route runner at best, his hands are not great, and we think he's got a ton of development to go. And the same goes for Tucker Kraft. He's got a lot of love in the draft circle, but we just are not overly impressed with his film. He's fine, but he's not a top 5 worthy candidate of the tight end position in our opinion. But without further ado, our number 5 ranked tight end, as you can see, is Cameron Latu from Alabama. We have him comped to Hayden Hurst. He's a good athlete, a decent blocker, but he does have some growth. He needs some development due to his criminal underutilization at Alabama, and it's weird because he was open a lot and Bryce Young just didn't seem to want to throw it to him. He must add strength at the next level, but we do think he has starter potential and can be a decent asset in the passing game as well as the run game when he's added his strength and works on technique. We have 4 tight ends with first round grades, which is nuts, but that speaks to the type of class that this is. Our 4th ranked tight end, who is also probably the most day 1 starter ready, and that's Michael Mayer from Notre Dame. We have him comped to Jason Witten. He should be a very good check down option. He's sure-handed, his route running is good. He's an okay athlete, and he's a decent run blocker. And overall, we don't know how much growth he's really going to have at the next level, but that doesn't mean he won't be a great tight end for a very long time, which he should be. Our 3rd ranked tight end may carry the most upside of anyone in this class not named Anthony Richardson, and that is Darnell Washington from Georgia. He is a mammoth of a player at 6'7", 264. He is one of, if not the best run blocking prospects we've ever seen at the tight end position. He's basically a 6th offensive lineman. He is a very smooth athlete for his size, and we don't have a good comp for him because there isn't one. We have him as Rob Gronkowski-ish due to the fact that comparisons to Mercedes Lewis don't show the kind of athlete that Washington really is and his receiving upside. And he's much smoother and further along in his development than another freak athlete that's currently in the NFL, Jelani Woods. That being said, we aren't going to pretend he doesn't still need development. He didn't catch a lot of passes at Georgia, although his reps at the combine were very good. His gauntlet drill was almost flawless, and he should provide value immediately as a run blocker and also as a red zone option where teams just don't have any idea what to do with him, and he can use his size and his oven mitts for hands to dominate players. Our number 2 and number 1 tight ends will be flipping back and forth throughout the draft process, but for now, number 2 is Dalton Kincaid from Utah. On film, he is an elite athlete, and we say on film because he hasn't been able to test, and one of the reasons we have injury concerns is that he won't be cleared until after the draft, which may cause him to drop a little bit. From a receiving standpoint, he offers everything you want in a tight end in the modern NFL. He has great hands, he's a good route runner, and he has enough speed to stretch the seam. He is very reminiscent of Greg Olsen in our opinion, and his run blocking is decent, but he does need a little bit of development. Again, if you have him as your tight end 1, we don't blame you. But for us, our tight end 1 is Sam Laporta from Iowa. We know this is going to get some eyebrow raises and eye rolls, but trust us, there's a reason he is our number 1. Of all of the tape watching done for tight ends, Sam Laporta's route running is matched by none, and it's not particularly close. He does double moves and stuff that you only see out of wide receivers. Rarely do you ever see him drop a pass, and he is a good athlete. We have him comped to Mark Andrews, and we expect him to be used at wide receiver and in the slot as much as he's used inline while he develops his run blocking. The biggest knock we have is that he does need a lot of run blocking development, and he's also somewhat of a scheme-specific fit, which may see him fall to day 2, but he is absolutely the best route runner and receiving threat in our opinion at the tight end position. We thank everyone that has watched this video and continues to engage with our content. Give us a like, subscribe again. We really appreciate it, and we hope to see you back on our channel. Thanks.